Alright, so decided to maybe videotape some of my thoughts and experiences and joys of having cancer. I think it'd probably be a lot easier than to try to write everything down, and so mainly just making some notes for myself here so I remembered as I, of course, kick this thing's butt and look back at it 10, 20 years from now to remember the experiences of going through cancer. So I have testicular cancer, which if you're going to have cancer, you may as well have a cancer that requires you to pull down your pants and show your stuff to every stranger who needs to check you out. So score one for me on picking a cool cancer to have. So I had a tumor in my left testicle, which was removed a week ago on Thursday, so a week and a day ago. And I went to a follow-up appointment to see my urologist who did the surgery 3 days ago, last Tuesday. So my lovely girlfriend Amanda attended this appointment with me, and having a testicle removed requires some tape and some stitches and lots of gauze to kind of keep everything nice, high and tight and packed and pleasant. So went to see my doctor, and she and I were chatting, and yes, of course my urologist is a woman, and why wouldn't she be at this point? She is talking about the surgery and how she felt things went at the time, and then decides she wants to have a look at her handiwork down below. So I stand up, I take everything down from the waist below, and I'm standing there with all my glory and out, and she asked me about, am I keeping up with the gauze? And I say, yes, I've still got all my gauze all tucked in, and she becomes alarmed and says, it's not the original gauze from the surgery, is it? And I immediately was offended, thinking that she doesn't see me as a clean or hygienic man, and I let her know that of course not. I've been changing the gauze on a regular basis, and she said she shouldn't be so surprised, as she has seen cases where people have come in for surgeries, whatever, and had not changed their gauze. Now, keep this in mind, I'm standing with all my stuff out with my lovely girlfriend behind me and this lovely urologist woman in front of me as she's telling me her anecdotes of men who choose not to change their gauze or don't think they should. To add insult to injury, if you will, she began to tell me a story of an older gentleman in his 70s who I guess decided he needed to be circumcised before a wedding. Didn't quite get it. Again, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm standing in front of her naked while she's regaling me with her office tales. But kind of the gist of the story was this gentleman needed to be circumcised, and she had performed the circumcision, and then a week later he came in to be looked at. And while she's telling me this story, she was telling me that this gentleman had to have his penis wrapped in gauze. But not only did she tell me the story, she went ahead and demonstrated with my own penis how it was wrapped in gauze and how he did not change his gauze during the whole time he was recovering from surgery. So there I am, standing there naked. Not only is she telling me a story, but she's using my own pieces for her visual aids. So that's just one fun story of having testicular cancer as we move forward. So that's just one for the memory books, and we'll check back in later. All right, bye-bye.